Okay, I'm within my Facebook account, and this organization brought up racism and racists. Um, the fraud pretends that racism is colorblind or colorless. The aim is to convince the general public that there are just as many black and brown racists as there are white racists. Let's look at the definition of racist, first of all. A person who believes in racism, the doctrine that a certain race is superior, notice that word superior, to any or all others. Number two, of or like racist or racism. Racist policies, racist attitudes. Let's go down here and look at racism now. The belief that races have distinctive cultural characteristics determined by hereditary factors, and that this endows some races with an intrinsic superiority over others. Abusive or aggressive behavior towards members of another race on the basis of such belief. What belief? Superiority. So by the very definition, black people cannot be racist nor practice racism. We don't have that superiority thing that we think that we're the superior race. That was programmed into the Caucasian race to believe this. Okay? Their belief is that they are the superior dominant race on the planet. They are the dominant race on the planet. And they believe this entitles them to a superiority thing. The people that control, that is, I should say. Not all Caucasian people believe this or are like that. But by the definition, black people cannot be racist nor practice racism because we don't have that superiority thing. We cannot keep white folks from moving into certain neighborhoods. We cannot keep white folks from getting loans. We cannot keep white folks out of certain schools. Okay, we cannot practice racism. Now, what we can be is prejudiced. Let's get rid of this. Let's look at the definition of prejudiced. Number one, an unfavorable opinion or feeling formed beforehand or without knowledge, thought, or reason. Number two, any preconceived opinion or feeling, either favorable or unfavorable. Number three, unreasonable feelings, opinions, or attitudes, especially of a hostile nature, regarding a racial, religious, or national group. Number four, such attitudes considered collectively. And number five, damage or injury, detriment, like certain laws. Okay, so we can have a hostile nature regarding racial groups. We can be prejudiced people, but we cannot be racist. So we cannot, as I said, keep white folks out of certain neighborhoods. We can't keep them from coming into our homes, kicking our doors down. But we do have laws in this country to protect us from that. But who made the laws? But anyway, unreasonable feelings and opinions. So we can have that based on lack of knowledge. Now, Caucasian folks have been programmed with this belief that black people are at the bottom of the totem pole and that black people are low. And they do this by showing only the lower elements of black societies. For example, the saggers, the rappers, the toothless people, the ignorant who speak ignorantly. And that's how they program their own race, to keep that segregation thing going on, to keep us apart. They also program us as well. So we're getting other parts of programming to keep us away from them also. So we keep constantly fighting each other and constantly hating each other. There are decent white folks on the planet. Okay? Don't get it twisted. There's decent people of all races on the planet. We can't let that small minority of people that control influence the rest of us and make us their sheep.